Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of 5 Flames 4 Fives. Got a lot of interesting games for you today. Pohohoro on the Shadow Shaman, Alex Ajax on the Winter Wyvern, Trisoft on the Pugna, and then we're actually going to do a second Winter Wyvern, Laser Goes Pew Pew, on their Winter Wyverns. These are some Chad items. Are you going to Chad it up and hit Mars? Look, he's walking up. You can be walking here and like clicking him. You should eat a tango. If you eat a tango, you're going to be way better at trading. Yeah, you definitely need to get that branch back into your inventory. You got a ton of unspent gold, which you should spend. You're super rich. You can get boots. You could get another salve. Get yourself a little more mana regen and try to start casting Ether Shock a bit more. You've got these items that really let you right click super well. So I do wish you right clicked a little more. Okay, you spent a little bit of your money, but you could spend way more. You could have boots. I don't know, you're spending so much time just walking around back and forth waiting to pull. You need to effectively utilize the time between the pulls. I mean, you bought 2 clarities, but you barely spent any of your mana. You need to spend that mana to make those clarities worth your while, right? This wand is really totally useless. I mean, against Mars, it makes some sense because Mars casts a lot of spells. But if you're standing over here the whole time, it just sits here and never gets fully charged. Okay, you've been stunned. You can see Ursa's coming this way. Just fight them. Based on that arrow hitting you from that weird angle, you should be aware that there is a ward. You're building like as if you're mid, which you're not. I think what you should have is like a couple mangoes. You will have some mana problems. You want to spam your Q as much as possible. And then you can get yourself some branches if you want stats to right click, which you do because it's easy for you to right click. You might want to consider buying extra tangos. Ogre does do the chip. I mean, I kind of like that you pulled, but also now you're in big trouble because Drow can't tank this wave and may die. No, she lives. And you get the kill. Wow. The Viper starts attacking you, but if he just keeps attacking Drow, it's pretty sure Drow's just dead. This does work out. It shouldn't have worked. Stacking and pulling is cool and all, but like when you have a hero like Drow, it's honestly maybe even kind of a grief, especially against a Viper who can just walk and like click her without even aggroing the tower. Here you're gonna do it again. Here come the creeps. So Viper chooses to just hit the tower. But couldn't he kill her? These creeps are going to tank the tower for him for free. So you can just walk up here and Q her. But you end up owning the lane, so... I mean, nice. But I don't think you should have. I also think getting a second point in Q is not worth it. It's working for you, and it does stack with the Drow stuff. I would just take a point in Cold Embrace, and then by the time I'm level 5, I'd have 3 points in Splinter Blast. And the only way you're going to be able to clear creep waves very effectively and very quickly is by maxing this spell. The Gnolls just aren't doing that much for you. Wouldn't you rather have boots or be working towards a Glimmer Cape? Stick is pretty reasonable into Mars. When I play Pugna, I like to take advantage of the fact you have a really long attack range. So I like to get a couple branches and maybe even a fairy fire. So you immediately bought a salve. Why a salve? Why not just extra tangos or like a sentry? Because if they block your small camp right now, it just kind of sucks. So you have an extra salve, but what if you just had more tangos? Because then you could trade, like while you're running the tangos. And you had to trade all your health away to make the salve kind of worth using. You're walking away, this range creep's dying. You could nuke the wave, you can hit this guy and secure the range creep. Now you get to use your salve. A quarter of it is a waste. I think if you decrep him here, I don't think you kill him, but it's much better to do that. I mean, decreps is slow. It's pretty significant slow. 30% slow. So it really helps you land the Nether Blast. This Wraith King thing is doing extra damage, which the decrep would boost, and then of course it would also boost your Nether Blast. So I think you decrep him here. It is worth getting a branch over the 3rd mango. 2 clarities again is something you can replace with branches. Naturally, as Wyvern, you're always going to be right-clicking. You should just ferry yourself clarities like as you need them. Hope you use your Q right away. Yep. I hope you throw at least 1 onto Witch Doctor, which you do. So you bought the full wand. You could just buy another salve. I think that'd be way more valuable. You just used yours, so you just need another one. I would mango my Spectre. You need his dagger in an engagement. If you have dagger, CK could be in danger of death. You can still threaten him quite a lot. But without Spectre having dagger, he walks away fairly easily. CK is one of the strongest laners in the game, and Witch Doctor is extremely threatening. Just the fact that you're staying alive, I would say, is more or less a victory. Okay, did you use the Splinter Blast on CK there? Yeah, you did. You gotta use the Splinter Blast on the creeps. Yeah, CK would have definitely died if you used that first Splinter Blast on the creep wave, unless he ran away immediately. I mean, you're getting decent value out of the fully upgraded wand. Okay, you tank like everything from Lena, and you just wand, and you walk away. So, great. I get buying the Windlace before the boots, but buying the Ring of Regen before the boots, I don't agree with. You actually go for 2 points in Cold Embrace. I honestly think on Winter Wyvern, the only way to play is to max Splinter Blast. Cold Embrace is quite good this game, though. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.